today I'm coming to you guys with a haul video, and I have so many great products to share with you that I picked up over the course of some time, and some things that I went out and picked up yesterday that I was so thrilled to get. So if you want to see my haul, stay tuned. Okay, so as you guys know, there's been so many great products that have come out that people are raving about, people are talking about, and I said I need to go get a few of those things. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I have on some of the products that I picked up in my haul, and I'll share more with you once we get to it. So the first thing that I picked up that I have I'm gonna go smallest to the biggest, right? Okay, so the first thing that I picked up that I had get a lot of questions from friends, coworkers, even people who see my makeup, they always ask me about brushes. Brushes. So my favorite brush ever for foundation is this e.l.f. powder brush. Okay, this brush is my go-to. So if I am ever applying foundation, I do not use a beauty blender. I use this brush right here. I picked up two of these, and each of them were $3 a piece at Target. And I also picked up a new brush that I used today to apply my contour, was the contouring brush by e.l.f. So excuse it being dirty, but this is what the brush looks like. It's flat, and it gets like kind of like right in here to give me a clean cut contour. So I picked this up, and I love them. The black brushes are dope. The white ones, trash. The ones for $1, I wouldn't recommend them to a bum on the street. But these brushes are my go-to foundation brushes. They're flat, they're very dense, and I've been using them for like 3 years. So if you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on makeup brushes. Get you an e.l.f. brush for your foundation application. Okay, so we talked about the brushes. Moving on, the next thing that I picked up in this haul was I picked up two lip liners by NYX. I picked up a lip liner in the color brown. I don't know if it'll focus. No, this is the color brown, and this is the color pale pink by NYX. I picked up two lip pencils, one in which I used today on this lip, and this one, I'll swatch them. So this is the pale pink right here. Okay, I don't like it. I picked it up to go with another product that I did pick up, which was the NYX Lingerie. So many people have been picking it up, raving about it, because liquid lipsticks are like the thing now. So I haven't jumped on the bandwagon. I did go to Ulta and I looked at the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. None of the colors were like, no. So I definitely went over to NYX and I saw these. They're much more reasonably priced than Anastasia. These are, I believe, are $6.99 or $5.99, and Anastasia Beverly Hills was $20. So definitely not worth it in my opinion. But I picked up this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the color Baby Doll. And I'll swatch that. I felt like the Bear Pink and the Baby Doll would go so well together. But once I tried them on, it just was like too white. So I was like, sorry. So I'll use that as like a base, and that's the Lingerie and that's the Bear Pink together. I thought those would go wonderful together. But I didn't like the lip pencil, but I do like Baby Doll. The next lip liner that I picked up was the NYX Brown, and I'll swatch that for you guys. Regular brown, right here. And as a classic, as a woman of color, that's a lip liner that you need in your kit. Like, if you're going to put on any nudes, browns, or any like bright colors, you need you a brown. So I paired that brown liner with another NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the color Embellishment. And I'll go ahead and swatch that one for you as well. Embellishment is so pretty swatched, but I have it on my lips now. I don't feel like the marshmallow, like grayish tones, taupey color. I don't feel like it's on my lips. But I have on the NYX brown with Embellishment on, and I put Baby Doll in the middle of my lips, and on top of that I put on a little bit of my matte see-through to give it like a pop. So that's what I have on my lips. And so these are some things that I picked all of this stuff up. My brushes I picked up from Target. These I picked up from Ulta. Moving on, of things that I picked up on my haul, I also picked up from Ulta that is open. It was a duo pack, and these are their super blender, pointed and rounded tips for blending tight areas. 2 small sponges. I picked these up. These are so bomb. I have the big size Ulta one, and then I used one of these today. They're super squishy, soft when you wet it. A lot of people say that they are better than the actual beauty blenders, and they're much more price effective. So I'm always willing to try like a cheap alternative, and they work for me. Again, I never apply my foundation with a sponge. I just don't like it. But what I do use my sponges for is under my eye. When I use my concealer, I use my sponge to buff my concealer out on the places which I highlight, and I also use my sponge to apply my powder into the places that I highlight. And for that, this works excellent. Down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, under my eyes, my chin, and my cupid's bow area. These sponges are bomb. So if you didn't want to spend $20 on a sponge, these are a great alternative. And again, I have both of the big size one, which is pink, and I have the small ones, which are orange. So I picked that up, and this was probably $2.99 or $3.99 or whatever. All right. So the next product that I picked up, I went from smallest, some of my larger purchases. I picked up from Ulta as well, the Photo Finish Smashbox Primer Water. Now I'm going to talk about this. When it very first came out last summer, I did pick up the same size bottle from Sephora. I used it when I went to Miami. Prior to applying my makeup, I would spray this on my face. Someone, I guess, looked at the ingredients and said that they have some of the same ingredients as Max Charge Water. So what I do is, before applying my foundation, I use the Max Skin Refine Zone. So after I refine my zone, like my nose and here, I color correct, and then I go ahead and I spray my face with this. I let that air dry, and I then apply the regular Smashbox primer because I don't feel like a water is just enough to hold. So I do apply the regular Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and I have no problems. I've always used Smashbox primer. I never really cared for Max Prep and Prime. I always use the Photo Finish Smashbox. So I put this on my face first, let that air dry, put the regular Photo Finish clear primer on my face, and then I continue with my face. When I'm finished, I finish my face with a little Fix Plus, and then I go back in and spray this on my face. As far as buying the full-size bottle, I never really believed in, like, if I don't have to spend $30 on a product, then I don't. That's just me. So I picked up this one, and I believe that this small bottle was $12.99 or $13.99, but I think it's $12. The next thing I picked up in my haul was a pair of lashes. I had bought 2 pair of lashes. I picked up a pair of Ardell lashes, which I have on in this video. And I picked up these as well. And these are the Vegas Nay lashes by Allure. And this is what they look like. They're double row, lightweight. So if you can see, let me see. And it comes with adhesive that I never use. I use Duo. But can you guys see that? Right. So it's a double row of lashes and they're very soft. For me, I don't ever spend more than like $6 on lashes. So whenever I do want some like luxury lashes, or I want something to look kind of like exotic, or I want something like a really, really pretty look, I always recommend Allure lashes. They are always a little bit pricier, but I feel like, in my opinion, these are like some quality lashes that you could reuse. And the strips are very thick, so they last like probably about 4 or 5 uses is what I use them for. Sometimes I use them for 1 and I saw some, but that's just me. But the lash quality on Allure is dope. You could pick these up. Sometimes they have them at Target. Sometimes they have Allure at CVS sometimes. And yeah, so I picked up these lashes. So why not? Alright. So the next product that I'm going to talk about is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dip. So this is the packaging, if you can see. And on the back, it has the Sun Kissed Glow Kit, Sun Dipped, and it tells you the 4 colors that it comes with. It comes in the color Bronze, Summer, Tourmaline, and Moonstone. And it comes in this sleeve. And when you open it up, it has this protective sleeve as always. And then you have your 4 highlights. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this pickup. So for me, my favorite, all-time favorite highlight is Becca Opal. That is my go-to. Like, it's so smooth, it's gorgeous. Like, I love it. So when people come out about new highlighters, I'm always skeptical because I'm like, Becca does a bomb job, and it's no need to run out and get that because Becca's still going to be my go-to. But when I saw these, I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab it, which I did. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swatch the 4 different highlighters. I do have on the bronze highlight on today. So if you can see my highlight, if it's coming through, come through. I have on the bronze. Now I will tell you before continuing that I can't get it out with my nails, but they are removable and magnetic. There we go. So if you do like to have a different palette or rearrange things, I know a lot of makeup artists like to take and rearrange their palettes. You could go ahead and remove them, and they are magnetic, so you can put it back. And I'm going to put it back. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch bronze for you. And this is the color payoff on my finger. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch right here. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Like, come through. Like, seriously. So this is bronze from the Anastasia Sun Dipped palette. The next color I'm going to swatch is Summer.